Hey guys, so today's video is going to be my June favorites. These are products that I have been loving in the month of June, and I'm really excited for today's video because I am like extra excited about all the things I'm going to be talking about. Like, I don't love all these products. I love all these products. By the way, my lights back there are dead and I changed the battery. Like, what the heck is that? Maybe I just replaced them with like old batteries. I don't know, but I'm so disappointed. I love those little lights. And what the heck? What's the point of having batteries if when you change them, nothing happens? Anyway, I don't want this video to be a million hours long. And I have a feeling this is gonna be such a long video because I have so many things to talk about. So I'm just gonna get started. I'm gonna try to breeze through these things, but... Okay, so I'm gonna get started with this guy right here. I have been obsessed, like completely obsessed with this palette. This is an eyeshadow palette from the brand Zoeva, and it is their Cocoa Blend palette. They have a bunch of different palettes, and I have been sent a few of their palettes, and I haven't been blown away by like any of them, to be completely honest with you guys, but this one I am in love with. This is what it looks like on the inside. It is full with my kind of colors. Everything is super warm and the quality is really good. All these eyeshadows are fabulous. Like, I was so impressed with this color right here because this is a pure gold eyeshadow. It's called Pure Ganache. And if you have the original Naked palette, at least in my Naked palette, Half Baked, like the gold eyeshadow called Half Baked, is just so chunky and it's so hard to use. I love the eyeshadow, but to me it's hard to use. This one is a beautiful gold, similar undertone, and it just glides onto the eye. It's amazing. My favorite ones are these three right here: Pure Ganache, Substitute for Love, and Freshly Toasted. And then I really love Subtle Blend and Beans Are White. That's a weird ass name. This is the palette I have on my eyes today, and this is also the palette I used on my eyes earlier in the month when I filmed my random favorites. I also posted a picture of my makeup on Instagram, and it was using this eyeshadow palette. I am gonna film a tutorial on that look because it was so highly requested, so that video should be coming up soon. I have this color as my brow bone highlight, and this is such an intense, like, vanilla shade. I really am obsessed. And I wanted to show you guys something today because what I have been really loving about this palette is this eyeshadow right here called Sweeter End. And it looks like just a regular taupe eyeshadow. It's so strange. It doesn't even look like it's gold, but it's a beautiful gold, and I have been using it to highlight my cheekbones. I know that sounds really weird, but watch, I'm gonna show you. I didn't put on a highlight today specifically so that I can show you this. Watch. Danny's on Xbox if you hear him. And it looks purple. Like, this eyeshadow looks purple. I don't know if you can tell. Doesn't it look purple? Like, do you see that? Do you see that? I'll show you again. I'll show you again. I don't know if you can tell, but that just made my cheekbones glow. I love it. Okay, so now I'm going to talk about lip gloss. Says lip glosses, even though I'm wearing a super matte lip, but that's okay. The other day I was at CVS and I was looking at the NYX section, and I noticed these Mega Shine lip glosses, and I remember people talking about them a long time ago, but then after the butter glosses came out, like, nobody cared about these. And I think it has a lot to do with the fact that 99.9% of them are shimmery. I only saw two that weren't, and I picked up one of them, and I love this lip gloss. This is in the shade Natural. It looks exactly the same way as it does in the tube, and this is such a me color right now. I love this like mauvey pinky color. I love the fact that this is not sticky whatsoever, yet it does have like the opacity that I want it to, and this smells like the red Starburst, which is my favorite Starburst. I have just been wearing this a ton on days where I'm like barely even have any makeup. I just throw this on my lips and my lips look super glossy, and I love it. Okay, so I have been obsessed with e.l.f. recently. I have been discovering like new e.l.f. stuff, and e.l.f. really has been stepping up their game. They're so affordable, and I really love e.l.f. And more lip glosses. I have discovered these, and I love these. These are the e.l.f. Extra lip glosses. They sent me 3 of them, and then I love them so much that I purchased the other 3 on my own. These are very basic lip glosses, which is why I like them, but they have really good pigmentation. They're not sheer. but they're not like the Anastasia ones that are like full on color. They're more glossy, which I really like. A lot of them do have shimmer in them, which can throw some people off, but that doesn't bother me at all. I have been wearing this one the most. This one is in the shade Joe, and I like these on top of lipsticks. I don't like these by themselves. But whenever I find that my lipstick just needs a little bit of glossy touch, I always like just reach for these and just throw them on the center of my lips and then tap them out. Joe is a really pretty peachy shade, and I also really, really love Brian. It's just like a basic mid-tone pink. And these are only $2. More e.l.f. stuff. I have 2 more things from e.l.f. that I have been blown away by. I'm serious. And the main thing being this e.l.f. blending brush. Holy crap, guys. This feels like Sephora Pro brushes. Actually, Sephora Pro brushes has a brush that pretty much is identical to this. It's short just like this. It looks just like it, and it's like triple, quadruple the cost. This is an all over fabulous brush. I used it today to contour, which is what I've been using it for. You would have seen me use it in a tutorial already, but this just bronzes the skin. I just bit my tongue and it hurt. Perfect to contour because it's not super skinny, so you don't get a very harsh line. This is so beginner friendly, and even if you're not a beginner and you want like a diffused contour, something not so harsh, this is your guy. I have been so impressed with drugstore eyebrow products recently. I feel like a year ago the drugstore did not have good eyebrow products, and the e.l.f. Instant Lift Brow Pencil is something that I have been enjoying. Last month I featured the NYX Micro Smoothing, what is it called? The Micro Brow Pencil. I do like the NYX one a little bit more than the e.l.f. one because I prefer like a waxy brow pencil like the Anastasia one. The Anastasia one, of course, is my all-time favorite. I don't think anything like beats it. It's my favorite, but if you are on a budget, the drugstore is stepping it up. So this one is a little bit creamier in consistency as opposed to waxy. So some people will like this even more than the NYX one. This is, I think, $2 to $3. The only thing that throws me off is that there's no cap on this end like there usually is. It's just this. I have the shade Neutral Brown. It's what's on my eyebrows right now, and I have like a powder on top of it and something else I'll share with you later on. Okay, so now jumping to the complete opposite side of the spectrum, I'm gonna talk about something that's very expensive. This is the Tatcha Luminous Dewy Skin Mist, and out of everything this month, this has been by far my favorite thing. I saw Jaclyn Hill, of course, because Jaclyn Hill, like, is the reason I buy so many things. She posted about this on Snapchat and said that she was loving this new, like, luminous skin mist thing, and then she showed everybody what this was. And then I texted her and I was like, hey, how bad do I need that? How bad do I need that? And she was like, it's really good, but it makes you super dewy. She's like, girl, it is dewy. And I was like, okay, then that means I definitely need it. So I went online and it was a pretty penny, but I purchased it. This is like 48 bucks, which is crazy for a setting mist or for like a mist. But this mist is like no other. Like, I'm not even joking. This liquid is like white. If you look at it in the bottle, it's like a white liquid and it almost comes out like a moisturizer. It's a mist and it feels like a mist. It feels like water, but it also feels very, very, very moisturizing. It's not one of those mists that you mist your face and you feel great and refreshed and then all of a sudden it's like water, it goes away. No, this makes you luminous the second you spray this on your face. I use it before my makeup to give myself like even more moisture, and then I spray it after if I want to look extra dewy. It's not gonna make you greasy or anything, but it's definitely gonna make you dewy. I have it on my face today. Like when I was done with my makeup, I sprayed my entire face and it's so luxurious. It's like nothing I have. I don't know, it's amazing. And it helps that the packaging is like the cutest packaging I've ever seen on a product in my life. It's glass, it's so fancy, and I love it. It makes my skin feel great, especially since it's so dry. Okay, my next favorite is something that kind of pains me that I love so much because it's pricey. This is the Moroccan Oil Dry Shampoo, and this one is for dark tones, which is a big reason why I like it. I need to do my roots today, it's so bad. If you guys have been watching my channel, you know that my favorite dry shampoo ever is the Batiste Dry Shampoo. It's $7, even cheaper if you find it other places, and it's great. It really gets my oils, and it's just great. This is amazing. First of all, this smells so good. Like spraying this on my hair is honestly, it's a joy because the scent is so good. It smells like Moroccan oil. I'm crazy about the scent, but I love the fact that it's not like stainy. Some dry shampoos that are for dark tones like stain my fingers brown. That's why I never use them. This one doesn't do that, and it just makes your hair feel really soft. It takes the oils away. It just makes your hair look really nice and fresh, and it also gives you a little bit of volume. I'm not even kidding, I love this a little bit more than my Batiste one. But I will continue to purchase Batiste because obviously that's cheaper than this. But this I do like more. Okay, so let's talk about bronzy stuff. This is the Maybelline Dream Bronze BB Cream. This is a tinted moisturizer pretty much, but it has that brown bronzy tint to it. It has SPF 25. I did a whole video on this. I have been loving this when I'm tan. This is just too dark for me when I am not tan. I have mine in the shade that's light/medium. Maybe they have a lighter one, I'm not sure. But this makes my skin glow. There's not much coverage to this, so I only like to use this mixed in with foundations or other tinted moisturizers, other BB creams, because by itself, it's like just like brown on my face. But mixed in, it gives my foundation a nice, warm, bronzy feeling, and it also gives my skin a dewy, luminous glow. I'm really, really into this. It's the perfect mixture with my foundations and BB creams. I love it. This is the Clarins Radiance Plus Golden Glow Booster. Made to measure self-tan. I spoke about this on Snapchat like weeks ago. I am in love with this product. I don't know what I was doing before this product. Basically what this is, okay, so you self-tan your entire body, right? You add your self-tan, you're nice and tan. Self-tanner breaks me out on my face. It clogs my pores. It doesn't really break me out, but it clogs my pores, so I don't like putting it on my face. All you do is, after you've self-tan and you're getting ready to go to bed, you open this little thing, and then you scoop out your moisturizer that you're going to apply to your face, like your nighttime moisturizer, and then you drop like 2 to 3 drops of this in your moisturizer and you mix it all around, and then you apply your moisturizer to your face. And then when you wake up in the morning, your face matches the rest of your body. Your face is nice and tan. It's amazing. It doesn't clog my pores. It doesn't break me out. It's made for the face, but it gives my face a nice golden glow that matches my tan, but my face isn't brown or streaky or caca. I don't look dirty. It's fabulous. I love this so much. More bronzer stuff. This is the Bourjois Bronzing Primer. Serene sent this to me from the UK. Thank you, Serene. I love it. I really freaking love it. I have been using it over my my Chanel Tan Soleil, Chanel Tan de Chanel. The cream bronzer from Chanel. Chanel owns Bourjois, so I'm not surprised that these products are so freaking similar, but this is so much cheaper. This is what it looks like. It's just a moussey bronzer. It's like a creamy, I wouldn't say it's a cream, I'd say it's like a mousse texture. It is beautiful to bronze your skin with. I like using it with my Real Techniques sculpting brush that I spoke about in my last month's favorite. It just makes your skin look sun-kissed, and I highly recommend it if you can get Bourjois where you live, because this stuff is good. So Too Faced came out with these Love Flush long-lasting 16-hour blushes, and this is what they look like. They look like little Polly pocket blushes. I freaking love the packaging, but I actually really love the product. The blush is actually amazing. They came out with 6, I believe, and these 2 are my favorites. This one is called Baby Love. It's a really pretty natural blush that pretty much goes with every makeup look. They last forever on the skin. I don't know about 16 hours, but they do last a really long time. The formula is good. And this one is my favorite one. This one is called I Will Always Love You. And it's a really pretty peachy color with golden shimmers in it, but it doesn't look glittery on your face. It looks glowy. The shimmer like translates into like a nice glowy complexion. It's the blush I have on my cheeks right now actually, and I freaking love it. This is the thing I mentioned earlier that I have on top of my brows, on top of the e.l.f. brow product and like some powder. I put this to set the powder and the e.l.f. thing. Okay. This is the L'Oreal Brow Stylist Plumper Brow Gel Mascara. I wanted to talk about this in my last month's favorite and I completely forgot. I have been using this for 2 months straight. I freaking love this. I alternate between this and my Anastasia Tinted Brow Gel. I love them both. I have mine in medium to dark. This thing is so similar to the Benefit Gimme Brow, to where it has little fibers on it, and then you just comb through your brows and it makes your brows look a little bit thicker while adding color to it. And it also sets your hairs in place. It's amazing. I found mine at Ulta. Okay, so this product I'm about to talk about is pricey. And I don't typically buy Marc Jacobs cosmetics. I don't know, it just really has never been my thing. But of course, I was watching YouTube and my friend Laura from Mrs. Lola Lynn here on YouTube, she was talking about these Twinkle Pop things from Marc Jacobs. Specifically, this one in the shade 3 Shakes. This one's called 3 Shakes. And she was talking about this and completely sold it to me in one of her videos. It's pretty much like a crayon stick, like an eyeshadow stick. Amazing. Like amazing, amazing, amazing. I think honestly it's worth the money. These little things are like 20 something dollars. This says that it has glacier water in it, and I believe it. This has a cooling effect when you put it on your face. Even when you swatch it on the back of your hand feels cold. It's the weirdest thing. But putting this on the eye, especially in the morning, it like wakes up your eye. You're like, whoa, because your eye feels nice and cold. I don't know, it's freaking weird, but it's really awesome. The cooling sensation honestly is my favorite part, but this color is beautiful. It's called 3 Shakes, like I said. And it's a beautiful chocolatey, deep, dark, bronzy color with a little bit of like gold flecks in it. Not chunky or anything, but it's gorgeous. I have this smudged underneath my lower lash line. I love using it like that, and I also like using it on the entire lid by itself. It sets quickly and then it dries and it does not budge, and I also like it as an eyeshadow base. I loved this so much that I went out and got this one in the shade Volver, which is just a typical champagne gold. I have this right in my inner corners today. I just love the cooling sensation, and I love the packaging, very sleek and very fancy. This has been such a hit for me this month. I got this like 2 weeks ago, so I think I'm kind of like cheating, but this is the EX1 Invisiwear Liquid Foundation. It's the foundation I'm wearing on my face right now. I have mine in the shade F100. I spoke about it in my foundation video, so I don't want to go too much into it, but it's been the foundation that ever since I got it, this is the foundation I have been wearing. It's honestly, it has become one of my top 5 favorite foundation. It just looks like skin on the face. Doesn't feel heavy, doesn't feel cakey, doesn't feel tacky. It feels like skin. I love it. It's awesome. And it also looks really nice with a tan because it does, all their shades are good for like olive skin tones. Okay, let's talk about 2 more things and then this video is over. I feel like I've been here forever. So because it is summer now, and even in the springtime, especially in Florida, like you are in the sun a lot, and it's so important to wear SPF. And I want to talk about the SPF that I have been wearing on my face. I do use a different SPF from Sunbum on my body. I use like 50 on my body from Sunbum, and I use like a chemical SPF on my body, but on my face I like using a physical SPF. And my favorite one by far so far has been the Josie Maran Argan Daily Moisturizer SPF 47. This is a physical SPF, which is my favorite for my face because physical SPFs do not break me out. Chemical SPFs, every time I put them on my face, they clog my pores so bad. Physical ones are a lot more natural for the face. They just don't break me out. They're better for sensitive skin. I highly recommend physical SPFs. Let me tell you the difference just in case you don't know. They're both really good. A chemical SPF absorbs the UV rays and then like releases the bad stuff. A physical SPF doesn't absorb the rays. They just completely block it. Some people don't love physical SPF because physical SPF, I feel like I've said that a million times, come out like super white, and it gives you that white cast that sometimes chemicals don't. When you blend it in, you could still kind of see it, but honestly, when I'm at the pool, I'm not really wearing makeup, and I don't care about that. I care about my skin not breaking out and my skin being protected, so I don't care if there's a little bit of a glow to my face when I'm in the pool. And I love this one by Josie Maran because it's so hydrating on the skin. A little goes a very long way, and it doesn't dry out my skin. It just sinks right into my skin, and my skin feels nice and plump and moisturized. Love that it's 47. Super awkward that it's 47 and not like 45 or 50, but it's 47. Okay, so the last thing I want to talk about. Okay, so Let me tell you a story. Last month or the month before, I'm not exactly sure, my recent haul where I did like a huge freaking haul. I bought the healthy deodorant from the brand LaVanilla. Sephora was selling like 2 mini sizes and I wanted to buy it because I have just been hearing so many bad things about aluminum in your deodorant and why you should switch to aluminum-free deodorants, and while there's so many chemicals in deodorants and aluminum in your deodorants cause cancer and all that stuff. And honestly, I'm someone who thinks like, dude, everything in life causes cancer. Just live your life the way that you want to live it, because everything causes cancer these days, and your destiny is your destiny. But if you can sort of prevent things and you could help yourself a little bit, I'm all for it. So I tried out the healthy deodorant from LaVanilla because it's aluminum free, and it just didn't work for me. It was the original vanilla scent. And then so many of you guys in the comments were like, no, you need to use it consecutively for like at least a month and a half before you start noticing it working, because your body has to release all the toxins that normal deodorant gives you, like the ones with aluminum and all the chemicals in it, like Secret and all those other things. Your body's not used to not having that deodorant on. So while you're using a natural deodorant, it's gonna take a long time. It's gonna take some weeks for your body to release the toxins and for it to actually work. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna truck through. I'm gonna smell bad for a month and a half. I don't care. It's not like I go anywhere. I'm home all day. And a few weeks ago, I was watching a video by Makeup by Tiffany D. And she was talking about how she loves the healthy deodorant and how she noticed a huge difference switching over, and that her favorite was the vanilla coconut scent. How the original one didn't work for her, it still made her smell bad, and the only one that really masked like some BO was the vanilla coconut. So I ran out and bought the vanilla coconut, and I actually got this one from the LaVanilla website because they didn't have it at Sephora.com. But oh my god, I agree with her 100%. This one is so much better than the original vanilla. It does not smell like coconut to me at all, actually, like at all. But this one doesn't make me smell bad. I don't know if all my toxins are released already or what, but this makes my armpits smell good for the entire day. I really love the vanilla coconut one, and I'm so glad that I'm like over those chemical deodorants and I'm using something that's 100% natural, nourishing, no aluminum, no parabens. So I just wanted to tell you that story, that I listened to your advice, to everybody who told me no, continue using it and eventually it will start working, because it has. Okay guys, I'm sorry this video is so long, but these are the products that I've really been into this month, and I love absolutely everything. Leave me a comment down below telling me what your favorite product of the month is, and maybe I'll check it out. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in my next video. Bye. Chanel like Chanel owns extra, don't to share about, okay, more up. It's what I have on my eyebrows right now.